How much does it cost to do a cycling holiday abroad, flying with your own bike and riding some of the most iconic routes in the world? I've just come back from a 4-day trip in Mallorca, and here's a quick breakdown of all of the costs. First up, flights. I flew with Jet2 from East Midlands Airport, which cost me £255, including 2 pieces of hand luggage and the bike. That was during school holidays though. The same flights were just £167 back in March. With Jet2, like a lot of other airlines, you can add a bike at checkout for £35 each way. If you can be bothered with the slight faff, then this is cheaper than renting, and I find that it's always going to be nicer to ride your own bike anyway. Accommodation. This time I stayed in a big villa with a group of around 10 of us. We had aircon, a pool, and a cracker of a view, and I paid £173 for 4 nights. On my previous trip in March, we stayed somewhere arguably even nicer, and again it worked out about £45 a night. Transfers. Taxis to and from the airport can get expensive, so I find the best option is to hire a car. I paid £65 plus £12 for insurance to rent an SUV for 4 days. It was super easy, but just make sure that you get something big enough to fit a bike box. And finally, food and drink. Coming from the UK, Spain is pretty cheap, but I still shop at supermarkets and cook most of our own meals, which keep costs low. On rides each day, I spend about £10 to £20 a day on drinks and snacks. So just take plenty of water on the Lighthouse ride, because the cafe at the top is probably the biggest rip-off on the island. Over €5 for a bottle of water. All in, I spent around £575 for the 4-day trip, and it would have been even cheaper per day if I'd stayed longer. What do you think? Is that cheap, expensive, reasonable, more or less than you expected? Let me know down in the comments.